Hi there, it's Sam from pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is a special little box to hold a Vaseline tin. Now this is a limited edition tin which is Paint the Town red, and that's why it's cherry cobbler and black, therefore cherry cobbler and black. But Vaseline tins are standard size, they are not specific sizes to, as to whether they're limited edition or not. So even if you don't have these ones, you can fit a Vaseline tin in, but actually you can fit more. I don't know how well you can see it. The tin is actually 3/4 of an inch deep, but I've made this a full 1 inch deep in case you want to put something else in it. You might want to put treats, but I've kept it simple, just with the bow decoration. Nothing more than that, and I felt that was perfect. Nice. Could be quite a cute favour if you've got maybe a party or something on. But I'm going to show you how to make it, but I'm also going to show you how to cut the cardstock. So helps if I have my trimmer. Now I'm working with A4 card, but I'm going to cut this to 8.5 by, well actually I'm going to have to cut it down to 8 by 11. So just for demonstration purposes. So let's just pretend that that's 8 by 11. So everybody can do that. Everybody can cut. Everybody has got this size paper, okay? The piece that you need for this is 7 inches by 4 inches. So the first thing you do is you cut the length, cut down the length, 7 inches. So you've now got 7 by 8. Cut it in half. That's 2 boxes, so that's 7 by 4. You have, because you cut 7 inches off 11 inches, you are left with 4. And you trim that down to 7. And there's your third box. 3 to make with barely any that scrap, and if you were 8.5, if you were A4, those bits as well. So that's how you cut 3 on 1 sheet of cardstock. And there was a good reason why I've got the pink pirouette out, because it's lovely, and that's because this one's pink bubbly. Like I say, there's loads of different Vaselines. I've just got the pink bubbly and the Paint the Town because they're cute. Look, red inside, pink inside, or pale pink. But lots of them around, easy to come by. Look on Amazon. Okay, so 7 by 4 inches, which is 17.5 by 10 centimetres, and you would cut yours exactly the same way for the metric folk. Okay, and we're going to score on the long side first. 1, 3, 4, 6, which is 2.5, 7.5, 10 and 15. Whiz it round and score it at 1 and 3, which is 2.5 and 7.5. And it's so simple. Oh, I love an easy box. So fold and burnish your score lines. Oops. I think Vaseline is traditionally, isn't it, blue and sort of yellow? I can't remember. I know that certainly at Christmas time you can get every colour under the sun, which is great. But obviously at different times of the year you get limited edition, and everybody loves Vaseline. Okay, we're going to cut some sections, so we're going to work with the square sections. These ones all along here. So you notch in to either side of it, because that gives you a beautiful smooth finish. So if I come closer, I hope you've probably gone all out of focus, I'm cutting the knobbly score line off. I looked at the camera and went wibbly then. I looked at the monitor that's just ahead of me. So you cut, basically you're cutting off the knobbly score line. That was so technical. If I get a bit closer you might be able to see it. There you go, so that knobbly bit is there. Don't do what I did and stare at a computer monitor straight ahead of you when your project is down in your hands. Oh, I'm concentrating so hard, I'm not even speaking. Okay. Right. All the bits gone. So you've got a lovely notched out box part like that. So I want to decorate it. So I have literally just got cardstock. This is what happens when all your designer series paper has retired and you've got nothing left. Okay, let's grab some snails. So these pieces, this one here for the top, 1 3/4 inches by 1 3/4 inches, which is 4.5 by 4.5 centimetres. And then you've got 4 panels to go all the way around the sides that measure 1 3/4 by 3/4 of an inch, so 4.5 by 2 centimetres. And the reason that I've gone black onto pink rather than pink onto black is just so that you can see what I'm doing, because you can't, when I'm working with black and score lines and natural daylight, I don't like it. I can see it perfectly fine, but you can't, because it just doesn't show up on camera particularly well. So these 4 are going here. Look, I'll put that wibbly. Well, it's handmade, isn't it? Okay, and then I want to put adhesive on all 6 of those little panels there. So I've got my fuse. So onto all 4 parts, 6 parts. There are 6 parts. This is going to be the bottom, so I need to put 4 tabs to come in. So those are the 2 on the end. These ones here also need to go and attach to this part. And these ones, the last 2 that are remaining, they are going to come around and form the lid. And in goes your Vaseline. So cute. Close up your box. It will gape very slightly there. It will anyway, no matter what you put inside it, just by the nature of the box style. So I've got matching pink pirouette ribbon. I could have put Whisper White on, which is what I did with the original, but I fancied pink and pink. And seam binding ribbon is fairly forgiving with me with bows, so you know, we won't fumble too much today-ish. And because it's a square and there's no stamping on it, it doesn't matter which way round, it's the top, the bottom, the side, or anywhere. There we go. You'd never know I'd got that on completely the wrong way round. It's cute. I like it. Very sweet, huh? I only have one of those Vaseline, so I can't show you the other, but I like it. Perfect timing. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope to speak to you soon. Let's go and answer the phone.